Hello, BookTube and everyone. Welcome to my COVID days and nights. And I'd hoped to have done a few other videos, but I haven't been feeling up to it. It's about 10:30 now here p.m. And for the most part, all day I've been either in bed or dozing on my chair. And I think it's partially to do with the infection in my leg that has like I got a bit of a temperature. I'm taking some medication for the temperature, but I still feel rougher than normal, and allergies still. I laid down. I got up a little while ago, and I'm still picking off sort of crustiness from my eye, especially my left eye, which is always worse. It was all weeping while I was resting, and all my cheek was covered with crustiness. And yeah, I had planned today, I should say, hoped and planned today to dig through some of my science fiction magazines that I was gifted almost 2 years ago now. I guess a year and a half to 2 years ago. About 300 magazines, and some of them were just chunks of things like Astounding, Analog, Galaxy, some New Worlds, but some other sort of lesser known ones, mostly British magazines. And I want, with this new series that I've been doing, I've wanted to add a few things of like little potted histories of these magazines. I did something like that before, but I was going to change the format and the way I was going to do it. But anyway, because I haven't been feeling well enough to sort of dig that stuff out in the boxes and go through it, I won't be doing a bunch of stuff, and the reading has sort of tanked as well, more than usual. I just sort of feel like I might be out for the count here for several months because get over this, the allergies bit. The heat it would be coming. Now either today, like I was sitting here and I was just pouring with sweat, and I don't know if that's temperature or not. And update on my taste, it's still vinegar. Everything. I tried drinking some milk, and it was like, get that out of your mind. Milk tasting like vinegar. I thought it was allergies, but I have been told that it could be because of the infection in my leg, that it could change taste. So if that's the case, then hopefully that will change back. So it tells me too that COVID hasn't, destroyed anything with the taste buds, because if everything can all of a sudden switch to tasting like vinegar, then the taste buds are still fine. But there's something else going on there. I remember reading something about that there is a disconnection between the brain and the taste buds. And a lot of people get the taste back, some don't. And um, it's the same as the smell. I smell a lot of dust a lot of time, like a dustiness out on a dry summer day. And then I remember reading one other woman that all she smelled was rotting flesh. It's like, oh God. I suppose you get used to smell after a while, but some things you just don't want to smell constantly. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, just very tired. Brain memory is getting really really bad at the moment. Um, just in recall of things. So it's Yeah, I'm playing my little violin here, and woe is me for the moment. But yeah, I'm just concerned that I might be out for the count for several months here. Um, because as I say, the allergies will sort of slip into something else with the heat. And I know last year the heat really fried my brain, and I don't really care for the heat to begin with, but it just seemed like it was a lot worse last year. And I sort of realized that people with long COVID were being more susceptible to the heat. So so I chalk it up for that. But yeah, so that's about it. I'm still trying to get through my Dracula annotated editions. Excuse me, and just everything else. I'm watching some booktube, a few things when I sort of have enough energy, but I'm really finding that I'm dozing off in the middle of things, even middle like leaving conversations or on Voxer for someone, and I'm struggling to get through it at times. And I'm sort of struggling to stay awake now, even though I just got up after, I don't know, like I got up about 4 this morning and then laid back down. Well, no, I was here dozing for several hours till about 9 or 10. And then I laid down for an hour or so. And then I got up, I went down, and I forced myself to have something to eat. And then I came back up, dozed here for about 3 or 4 hours in my chair. And then I think around 5:30 or so, I laid down and for about 4 hours. And I actually got some pretty good rest in that 4 hours. So I was quite thankful for that. And then I've gotten up thinking, okay, well, I'm feeling a little better. But yeah, once I'm up here and, and trying to do something, I am kind of nodding off again. So we'll see how it goes. I'll nod off here maybe for a little bit, and then either back to bed or try to do some reading. Anyway, thank you, and I'll see you next time.